What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Team of the Knockout Stage 92 rated Pique. So obviously he does have a few versions. So he started off at an 87, he then got a UCL 88 rated, he then got an Inform which was also 88 rated, second Inform 89, he then got a Man of the Match from the Champions League at a 90, he then has a UCL live card that is currently 91, will go up to 92 if they go through against Liverpool, and then obviously will go to 93 if they do manage to win in the final against either Ajax or Tottenham. So chances are could have a good run on the Champions League. They've got Liverpool, so it's no walk in the park, so it's interesting to see. But he does have himself a 92 rated Team of the Knockout Stage if they do not go through. Obviously as well, he potentially will get a Team of the Season as well, which more than likely will be seeing a 95-96 rated Pique. And 92 rated this card is, 118k on the Xbox and 123k on the PlayStation. That tells me one of two things. He's 92 rated and yet he's been out for 3-4 days and he's just shy of 100, just over 100k. That for me tells me that people are not wanting him, or he's not really that good. And to some extent they may not be wrong. There is some elements of this card that obviously other cards possess for a lot cheaper value. That sometimes can have a bit of an issue. So we'll look at his basic information, we'll then look at his attributes, we'll go through the chem styles, we'll see what's good, what's bad, give him an overall rating, and jobs are good. And but if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe, and if you do enjoy this video, a big thumbs up helps out the channel a mass amount. So 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Again, pretty standard for a centre-back. Don't really expect too much in that department. 6'4", really nice height, right-footed with a high attacking work rate, medium defensive. To be honest, with the custom tactics nowadays, pretty much centre-backs stay back now all the time anyway. So the work rates for them are pretty irrelevant. We then move on to the stats, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting. 64 pace is the first one, 57 acceleration, 69 sprint speed. Now that is probably where a lot of people have the problem. 64 pace for me is not good enough for a centre-back. You can try and whack a shadow on him, it will get him up to 76. You put a catalyst on him if you want to save that defending, it will get it to a 74. For me, it's just not high enough, and I think that is where a lot of issues are coming from when you've got basic gold cards having better pace. Granted, his defending style is incredible. You can't argue that his defensive attributes are amazing. He's got 94 defending, which gives him 95 interceptions, 98 marking, 89 heading accuracy, 92 standing tackle, and 90 sliding tackle. So for me, that is really, really nice. Very solid at the back. It's just that if anyone bursts pace round him, he ain't going to catch them. I think if you have Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, they're going to burn past him quite easily. He's a bit slow on that turn. I think he reminds me very much of Vertonghen's 90. Really good defensively, not very good at catching or running anywhere. So that will be the biggest issue for me. He's got 92 strength, 82 jumping, 72 stamina, and 80 aggression. Again, them stats are perfect. They're really, really nice. He's got 88 short pass and 86 long pass, 90 reactions, 83 ball control, 92 composure, but it's all heavily relied on that pace, and that is the biggest issue for this card. So for me, what can you do to kind of do anything with this card? I think realistically, Shadow will get you 98 defending and 76 pace. If you wanted to go anchor, you'd get 99 defending, 89 physical, and 69 pace. Or probably my preferred option would probably go in Catalyst and getting that 74 pace and 83 passing, just because it adds 8 to the passing rather than the defending only putting on 4. And I just don't think it's worth putting that defending on when his defending was alright already. I think it's mainly the pace that needs some work. You could go Shadow. It's entirely up to you. I think Shadow would be good for the defensive style, but I just don't think it's needed as much as, say, if you used to put a Catalyst on him. He gets a little bit more on that passing attribute and potentially becomes a little bit more able to deal with the ball at his feet. That sometimes, obviously mixed with his 92 composure, could be quite nice. So what is good, what is bad about this card? Well, we've kind of touched on it a little bit. Defending wise, standing tackle, sliding tackle, excellent. Really good at them crunching challenges straight into them. The only issue with him with that is if he misses, you want to hope that you've got a defender covering him, because he's just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. You want to control. I normally control Pique as the slowest centre back. I normally control them, and I'll drop him back and basically wait until they make a mistake. Make that heavy touch so you can nail him. Then you want to just bring him back slightly. You don't want to force him through, as if you throw him against someone and he gets round him, that's him gone from that attack, and you really need to switch straight away. For me, standing back, standing off people is the best way for Pique to work, really. Obviously 74 pace isn't terrible with the Catalyst, or 76 with a Shadow. That is usable. I think it's not up there in the best, but obviously it's still usable to some extent, and I think his defensive style would definitely carry him through there. So apart from that, realistically, the composure's great. Stamina, it will do. Strength is fantastic at 92, and obviously he does win a lot of the balls with the 82 jumping and being 6'4". So overall, really nice centre-back. The only issue is he is a bit clunky, a little bit stiff to move, and can be a little bit slow without no chem style. So I definitely recommend whacking a Catalyst or a Shadow on. I think he needs that regardless of anything. Either one of them will be fine, so you've definitely got to put that on. Overall rating wise, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. I think if he does get a team of the season, I really hope he gets that upgrade, and we could really see the old Pique that we used to love playing with the game. In general now, it's very much a Varane and Ramos, or Varane and Ramos show. Pique's kind of just left in the dirt now. So hopefully we do see a good team of the season. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next one.